All right, going to the gym. Jeez. got a fresh baby, and I gotta tell you, it's not easy making time for yourself. So I'm trying to do a little something. I honestly feel a little bad leaving for the gym while the fam's at home, but I have not stepped foot in the on premises once in about 5-6 months, maybe even longer, because I wasn't going much before that. But yeah, it's tough. It's trying to make stuff happen, trying to stay on track. That's the biggest thing in life right now for me, is like trying to figure out what's what next, if that makes sense. Huge life adjustments and whatnot happening, and it's just hard. You like figure out how to set a routine and a rhythm, and once that rhythm is exploded, it's just kind of like, okay, like how do I orient myself? And I've been thinking, like, I want to wake up early, I'm going to go to the gym, but man, I gotta tell you, I'm a lazy person, as I've said before, and it's like, I don't know if I can totally just get off my butt at 4:30, 5 o'clock and make it happen. Like I just don't know. Maybe I need to grow up a little bit. Maybe I need to step my game up a little bit. But yeah, it's tough. I got the diet in check a little bit. I got a little wonky with the diet and whatnot, and I was feeling bad about it. Honestly, I was feeling a little bad about myself, so I got that in check. But I just miss the resistance training. I miss feeling good about my body. I miss all that stuff. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if I'm gonna go in and just go pedal to the metal. I think I'm not gonna do that. I think that's a recipe for disaster, because like I still gotta get up in the middle of the night, possibly. I still gotta do my stuff. I can't just, if I got the DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, aka can't sit down on the toilet the next day after squatting for the first time in 5 months, like I just can't do that. So I think I'm gonna go take it easy, grind out just a little bit, but give myself something in the tank for tomorrow, because still gotta go to work, still gotta take care of a human. But it's been interesting. Like I'm kind of coming out of this place that's been a little bit tough to be in, but like once I had my kid, man, it's like I started getting really insecure. Started wondering, like, do people like me? What was that? I just heard someone like screaming somewhere. Holy cow, this guy behind me's got his head down. I think he's struggle bussing. Oh, there's this girl. Oh, what's she gonna do? She's just walking by, screaming at people. She's just walking across the crosswalk on a green light, screaming at people. That's sad. That's tough. Anyways, I was just like, what is life gonna be like? I was scared about my friendships. None of my friends really have kids for the most part. Scared about my friendships. And that kind of just turned into like, do people like me? And I've gone through some stuff too where like, I'll probably get into this in a later date, but like, I've had a lot of life changes, had a lot of difficulty the last few years, dealt with anxiety and stuff like that. Especially like around the pandemic and stuff, things got really tough. So it just felt like year after year, there's just been new things that have kind of come up that have thrown a bit of a spanner in the works, as they say across the pond. Bit of a spanner in the works. I think a spanner's a wrench. I'm not sure. So anyways, yeah, I've just been struggling with like, my self-esteem and insecurity. And I think when big changes happen in our lives, it causes us to like assess certain things and consider certain things in our lives. And for me, that thing that I was assessing as I have an identity change is, I went from just being a dude to like being responsible for a family. And I was married, so I was part of a family, but it's different when you add another variable into the mix. But one thing I was just really struggling with was just my self-esteem and being well liked and whether or not people liked me. And I don't even know where that came from. It's not like anything changed. It's not like I had a weird run-in with certain people, but there's just these thoughts that were creeping into my mind just about, I don't know, like, am I cool enough? Am I popular enough? And that wasn't really something that I totally, everyone wants to be well liked, but that wasn't something I totally was striving for at all. I was actually really secure in myself for a long time. But I feel like once you get kind of punched in the face, when life kind of punches you in the face, sometimes that confidence feels like, I don't know, too much hubris, or like, you think like, how was I just so naive? Like, I'm actually, I thought I was okay, I thought I was good, I thought I was enough, but actually that's wrong, which isn't the case. But your mind can say things to you that you even know, like, deep down cognitively, that it's like, that's not true. Your mind can say things to you that like, I know that's not true, but I still feel it, if that makes sense. Which is crazy. That's kind of a trip. You're like, I know this isn't true. I know, like, I don't know, money doesn't matter to a certain extent. Try to tell that to someone who just got fired, that money doesn't matter. But, money doesn't matter to the extent that we place it, the importance on, but I don't know. It's just all those, like, traps to fall into the rat race, or to have enough notoriety, or to be liked as much as I think I deserve, or I want to be liked. All those things started creeping in, and I'm working my way out of them, and things are okay. But yeah, it's been strange. So I just kind of wonder if maybe getting a little bit of exercise might do me some good. When you have a little kid, at least for me, I'm a homebody in general, but when you have a little kid, dude, it's just hard to get out of the house. You can't just open the door and walk out. You got to get the stroller, you got this, you got to get that. Everything just takes more time. So, like, I wasn't getting out of the house as much. I was obviously sleep deprived. Just under more stress. And stress doesn't necessarily mean bad things. Stress is just something, it's something that's, like lifting up a weight is technically like stress, right? It stresses your muscles. So stress isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I was under more of it. I had more on my plate, and more, things to, keep in the air, more things that I was juggling in life. So I kind of went in, not like a big tailspin, but it was just a tough situation. So hopefully getting some exercise does me good. I'm already doing a lot better than I was before, but it's tough, man.